The data recovery guru here. Hope all is well. Today we're working on this 4TB Toshiba Canvio external drive. The box looks like this. Okay. The problem with this customer, he's from North Carolina, by the way. He shipped it to us to Massachusetts here for free diagnostic. The problem with this is that the customer used to work for a healthcare administration, so they required there to encrypt the data. And so he did, everything was fine. And then later on in time, he accidentally created a second encryption using BitLocker that took about 5 seconds. And now he no longer has access to the data because he accidentally re-encrypted it for the second time with BitLocker. Now he's looking for PowerPoint, Excel, PDF, and so on. So what's the problem? The problem is with the second encryption, accidental encryption with BitLocker, this caused for this drive to no longer show the data. And the issue is that the customer could no longer remember what kind of encryption was the first type of encryption that was applied on the drive. And so we had to do a lot of digging to find out what's going on. We looked at the data on the drive. We tried to analyze what this data is so we can try to figure out what the first encryption was, because the customer couldn't remember. He thought it was BitLocker, but we did the work and we analyzed and it's not BitLocker. The second encryption was BitLocker, but the first one was not. So we had to think outside the box, and eventually what we figured out is that the actual encryption is the Toshiba Storage Security software that was used to encrypt the drive, the data on the drive originally. And so once we connected the drive here, we could unlock it and have access to the files. And here are the files. So we cloned this drive and we extracted the files to another Toshiba external drive, which is the customer's, and now we are going to ship it to him and everything should be good to go. So the problem here is that the customer couldn't remember what the first BitLocker what the first type of encryption was. He encrypted it the second time with BitLocker, and this caused for the drive to no longer mount and be discovered and show the data. And so we had to think outside the box to realize what kind of encryption was the original encryption on the drive, and it was this Toshiba Storage Security. So because it couldn't run directly from the drive anymore, what we had to do is we had to go to the Toshiba website here and download the software, install it on our computer, allowing now for the drive to be discovered and mount the data on there. So if you need help, professional help with advanced recovery, go to datarecoveryguru.com, click on this blue button to set up for free diagnostic. Questions, you can ask us here.